Welcome back to the channel, folks. We've got another matchup from Tuesday, August 27th of the Gladiators versus Dead Balls Society. We've got Jason, skill level 6 from Dead Balls Society, going up against Eddie, also skill level 6 with the Gladiators. It's going to make it an even race to 46 for these guys. After our last match, the third one of the evening, the Gladiators are at a score of 43, with Dead Balls Society trailing with only 17. We have Jason starting us off with the break here. Well, we get started with the draw break. Looks like Eddie's probably got enough of that one ball showing so he can make a connection with it. And it's going to leave a shot for Jason there on the one end of the corner. He's going to have to shoot over top of the 3 ball there. And didn't quite have the angle on that. Gonna leave another shot at it for Eddie. Either try and cut that into the side or take it all the way down. He's got to leave himself for that 2 ball up there where the 2 ball is right now. Goes for the all the way down shot and manages the side pocket on the other side of the table. Bit of a lucky bounce there. Big stretch over the table for this 2 ball, but he manages that as well. But he's going to go for a bank shot on the 3. Almost gets it. Unfortunately, that's going to be a scratch. Jason will get ball in hand here. Just got to make sure he gets down to get good shape on the 4. Doesn't look like that'll be too much trouble. Nice shape on the 5 for the side pocket here. Bounces off the side rail there. He should be able to get back over for good shape on the 6. Yeah, just enough to give nice shape there. Probably easiest to go around a few rails on this to come back at the 7. Oh, bumped off the 8 ball. Kind of slowed down the progress of where the ball was going there. Still got a bank shot at it, for sure. I'd hate to try and cut it from there myself. I'd probably miss the bank shot as well too, but there we go. Just about bumped the 9 in. Oh, the 8 ball just kind of rattles in the pocket there. That's going to leave a good shot in for Eddie. 9 ball's already kind of sitting in the pocket, so shouldn't be too much trouble for him to follow up with that. Jason's going to go ahead and give that to him. Oh, we got a miscue on the break there. That's going to result in a re-rack. Did not hit the 1 ball, so we do not have a legal break in any way, even though a ball went in. If he had hit the 1 and the ball had gone in, that would constitute a legal break, but I don't think Jason saw whether or not the 1 ball was hit here. That's why we're having a bit of a discussion. Well, after the quick re-rack, Eddie goes ahead and puts in the 2 and the 9 ball right off the break. Giving him another quick 3 points, and Jason's going to have to rack again. Six ball into the corner off the break this time. Looks like that's going to be the only thing going in right off the break. So we've got a shot on the 1 for Eddie here. It's kind of tied up there with the 5 ball, but it's hittable and could go into that bottom pocket, bottom corner there. Makes it. Got a shot on the 2, but way back the other end of the table. It's just right. He should be able to get onto the 3 from there. Oh. Unfortunately, we get a scratch off that. That's going to be a ball in hand, Jason. Makes 2. Gets a good line on the 3. Makes it. Still working on his way down for the 4 ball. Also makes that one. Gives him good shape on the 5 to get good shape on the 8 or 7. Although he's going to need to try and break up that 8-9 to get a good continuation of the run here. Just missed it. Caddy hit that one. I think the 9 would have given him just enough space to get that 8 in the corner and leave himself on the 9 to finish out the table. As this stands, though, he's going to have to try and put the 8 somewhere else. Not quite on that. It's going to bring Eddie back to the table. Well, this line looks pretty good for getting the 8. I'd go for the corner pocket on this, because with the stop shot, you might be able to slide over towards the side rail and get an angle on the 9. Going for the side pocket, gonna run the risk of not really knowing where that cue ball is going to wind up. Oh, well, got a scratch. Ball in hand to Jason again. Side pocket it goes. Got a decent line on that 9 ball. Oh, it just rattles in the pocket. Stays. And scratch on top of that. That's going to give the 9 ball to Eddie. We're going to end that rack. Jason 11, Eddie 12. Keeping it close the whole way here, it looks like, so far. Another ball in on the break for Eddie. That time the 8 ball. Got a window to hit the 1 ball off of that. Little tight between the 2 and the 3 there. That angle is, I think, going to be clear enough though for him to get a straight shot on that 1 ball up into the corner. Yep, no problem. Now he needs to get around the 3. I don't think he got all the way around the 3 on that. Got around it enough. Unfortunately, the 2 didn't go for him. He almost knocked the 6 in on the rebound on that. But that'll bring Jason back to the table with a shot on the 2. Bouncing off the short rail should bring him back up table. No, we didn't get the 2 in. And it got around the 3 for Eddie this time. Overcut though. Yeah, goes for the bank shot. Maybe knocked the 6 in. Didn't quite get the angle on that. Leaves the 2 resting up against the 7. They're down at the short rail. It's going to be a bit difficult to put in anywhere. The 7 combo doesn't go anywhere either. It's going to leave awkward shot for Jason here on the 2 ball. Manages a good defense off of it though. Cue ball behind the 5. And he goes for the kick. And misses, unfortunately. Gonna get a ball in hand to Jason. A lot of folks would line up for the 2-6 combo here. Jason's making sure he's got a good line on that 3 after. Always thinking ahead. 2 ball goes in. 3 ball into the side. Doesn't quite connect with the 4 there. Could have brought it off the rail a little bit if he just tapped it, but still got a good line on it for the corner. Oh, doesn't go. Came off the rail a little too much. And we got a cut shot here for the 4-ball or a long bank shot. That shot goes. Unfortunately, so does the cue ball. Gonna make that one dead. Give Jason the shot on the 5-6 combo if he wants it, or just the 5 into the other corner. Right, he's gonna go 5 into the other corner and take these one at a time. Better control over what's happening with the river shot this way. 5-ball goes. 6-ball right in the pocket. Should give him a nice bounce out for the 7 into the side. And just nice and easy. So lines up on the 9. All right, and it looks like I missed the ball somewhere. We're missing one. Should be 19-14 here at the end of this rack. It looks like we have a dry break. Shot on the 1 that's going to have to be a bank. An awful long kick. Nope, he goes for the defense. I think he wanted to get behind the 2 there, or miss the 2 entirely and get behind the 3 and 4, or 6 and 4. With that hit on the 2, that's going to give Jason a straight shot on the 1-ball. Over top of the 3 though, so this is gonna be a little awkward. Oh, got a double kiss on that. Imagine Jason was trying to go defensive there and get the 1-ball somewhere hidden down the other side of the table, but that double kiss kept it right up there. Oh, I think Eddie cut that a little thinner than he wanted to. Ended up being a kick shot instead of a cut. Gonna give Jason an angle to the side pocket, but the 2-ball being where it is, that's going to be, how do you get down to that from there? You can do a little bit of follow, but you're not going to get a good angle on that 2 anyway you look at this here. Jason goes for the defensive shot, puts the 1-ball behind the 2-ball, and several other balls in the way. Eddie manages to connect with the 1-ball anyway. Oh, it rattles in the pocket for Jason. Well, this is going to be a fairly easy shot for Eddie now. Gets the 1 in, gets himself shape on the 2 for either the side or the corner pocket there. Goes for the corner. No. Didn't get the side pocket. I was thinking corner just for the stop shot on the 3. Went ahead and used the 6 and 4 for a backstop on the cue ball. Left the two sitting in the pocket. Jason gets two in. Comes four rails around the table. Get shape on the three for the side. Nice hit on that. Gives him shape on the five for the corner. Looks to me like it'll go by the seven, but I'm not at the table. Big thing here is, oh wait, it's got to get after the four. There we go. Defensive shot. Back into the rail there. Missed. Four was still on the table. And he was able to get enough of it for attempted a cut shot there. Not sure if that goes by the five cleanly or not. Kind of hard to tell. Jason's lining up on it though. A little bit of a jump. And both four in the cue ball are in. He gets ball in hand on the five, uses it to get himself in on the six. He's got himself lined up pretty well for this. He's just got to get down table for the eight off of the seven. And then a bounce off the short rail and back up table for the nine. At least I'd want to be on that side of the table for the nine. And you might stay down on this end. Oh. Oh, and the eight ball stays on the table. Gonna give Jason another shot at that. Oh, that's going to make the eight into the side for Eddie. And good shape on the nine down to the corner. And we are tied up again after 5 racks. And a dry break for Eddie this time. The difficult cut shot there. Might be bankable, but I'd be worried about the scratch if I tried to cross bank it. Awful lot of stuff in the way for it to go. Banked into the corner. Goes for the cross bank. Almost gets it. Gets a good defense out of it. Eddie manages to kick the one right up into the corner pocket. Nice shot. A little close to the 2 ball here for his next one though. Yeah, he manages to leave it in a spot that's going to be difficult to put anywhere. If I were going to try something, I'd probably try and put it in that upper right corner pocket. Jason goes for a defensive shot. And make Eddie try and bank it somewhere. And he makes it. 6 ball as well. Fortunately, it doesn't look like he's got a real great angle in this 3 ball. Like try and cut it into the side. Doesn't look like he's going to try for that though. Kind of an attempt at a 3-5 combo. So Jason's going to have to kick at the 3 ball here. Almost gets it down to the corner. Does leave Eddie lined up for this corner shot. What you make? And comes back through between the 9 and the 7 for good shape on the 4. Gonna have to get across table for that 5 though. Oh, it rattles in the pocket. Goes for a mostly defensive shot on that. Got it past the side pocket. Though I'd probably try and cut it in there. And he does as well. Almost gets a bounce on the 9 ball to put it in. Just eases the 4 ball into the side so he can get a shape on the 5. Needs to come out a bit for shape on the 7. Again, I think if I were at the table, I'd probably try and cut this into the side, which is not the easiest shot in the world. But the 7-8 combo also not a shot. Oh, he goes for the cross bank, trying to get the 9 in. Doesn't make it, unfortunately. Eddie's going to leave that 7 ball. That's a difficult position to try and get on the 9. Trying to get the 7 anywhere either. The hard cut into the side there. Hard angle for it. Cut all the way up to the corner. Also not an easy shot. Bank shot into the side possibly here. Oh, bank shot and bump the 9 in. Gonna leave 2 dead balls on the table and once again tied up 25-25. Four ball goes right into the corner pocket off the break. Use the cue ball right on top of the 1 there. for a shot on the 2 off of that, you know, pressing up against the 1, just pushes it and out of the way and goes for the 2. Oh, Eddie tried to cut that 1 really thinly. Unfortunately, missed. You have ball in hand to Jason here. Got to give himself a line on the 2. Shouldn't be too difficult for him. Not a whole lot of traffic between the 1 and the 2 right now. Just got to get the right angle to get towards it. One ball goes. Cue ball almost goes too far. Just about hit itself behind the 9 there. Oh, and the 2 ball and the cue ball. We have Eddie ball in hand for the 3 here. And tap in for shape on the 5. Just a little bit of follow should give him shape on the 6. He might go for a stop shot and slide over though. Oh, he goes for the follow. Doesn't make the shot, unfortunately, so that's going to bring Jason right back. And Jason doesn't make that cut. Does get himself where he would have had a line on the 6 to get a line on the 7. Fortunately, doesn't get the 5 to start with, so it does put the 6 and the 7 in the way for Eddie. Looks like we're going to get a timeout from Sparky. Gonna need a bridge. Wow, not sure how that got into the other side of the 5, rattled in the pocket, came back out without touching the 5. Jason's going to get ball in hand on this, just needs to get himself into a good position on the 6. Nice line forward into the corner. No problem on the 6th ball. Seven ball also doesn't look like we've got enough momentum to get far enough down table for a rail shot on this 8. We go for the bank here. The rail shot would have been preferable to get around the table and get back down towards the 9. Didn't get the bank. I bet he's going to try and get that into the side pocket. Oh, he puts some spin on that, gets it down to the 9, but all the way back up halfway up the table. Beautiful cut shot, though. In that rack, with Jason having a 1-point lead now, 30-29. Yeah, looks like the 5 ball and the 6 ball decided to drop off this break. Looks like Eddie's got a decent line on the 1 ball. If he follows that a little bit, he should be able to get connected with the 2. Although it's resting up against the 9 there, so that's going to make things a little more difficult. Those for breaking things up. Nothing goes in though. Have to bank this 2 ball. Well, that cue ball action would have gave him line on the 3. Eddie goes ahead, puts the 2 in, bounces the 3 out center table, which gives him shape again on the 3. That's gonna work. 4 ball up against the rail though. Well, he made some pretty good cut shots so far. Oh, this one decides to sit in the pocket though and scratch. Oh, finally fell. That'll make that one a dead ball. Jason's gonna slow roll this into the side, give himself shape on the 8. And then the 9 ball into the side. Nice and easy. And we're once again tied into the rack, 34-34. Oh, the 1 ball keeps the 2 from dropping. Thought that was going for sure. That's going to make it a dry break. Eddie gets the 1 and the 2. And shape on the 3. Well, manages to get the cue ball around where he looks like he would have had shape on the 4, but didn't get the 3 in, so green. Jason back to the table for difficult shot on that 3 ball. I'm not sure if it gets by the 9 there with the cue ball or the 6. It's kind of tight. And Jason makes it. Gives himself shape on the 4 as well. Puts it right on in the pocket. Unfortunately, also puts the 6 ball in between him and the 5. I don't think that bump on the 6 was part of the plan. Gonna wind up with Eddie ball in hand here. It's the 5 in, but unfortunately a little too much follow. Winds up with a kick shot on the 6. Oh, and he hits the 9 ball with it. We get ball in hand and back to Jason. Thinking through his options here. I would go for that corner in the upper right with a little bit of follow so I get past the 9 and get shape on the 7 up into the corner. Jason's going to go this direction though. And go for a rail with a bump. We'll give him shape on the 7 into the side pocket. And going easy on this one should give him shape on the 8 ball. Oh, doesn't get the 7 into the side. Partially block it. Now that's going to make Eddie have to take a kick shot here. Oh, kicks it. Unfortunately, does not get it into the pocket. Give that table back to Jason. Going to have a rail shot. Slides it right on down the rail to the corner. Comes off the rail on the 8. Unfortunately, gonna have to hand the table back over to Eddie now. Eddie goes defensive on that shot. I think he's hitting it enough to make that shot difficult for Jason. Nice kick. Oh, doesn't quite get it though. Gonna leave it right in the pocket for Eddie. Well, came back out center table. Got an angle though. He should be able to get that 9 into the corner. And sure enough. And finish that rack up 38-40. That's going to leave Jason needing 8 more and Eddie needing 6 for the victory on this one. Try break. Now line on the 9 into the side, but got to get around for the 2 afterwards. It's gonna be the hard part. Oh. Goes defensive. Like Eddie can see the side of it. And he goes for a kick shot anyway. Oh, corner of the pocket gets in his way. That's going to leave Jason ball in hand. I get off the rail just a little bit for shape on the 2. Looks like it'll slide by the 4 into that corner. Be tight. Keep the pocket a little bit. Nope. Doesn't quite get the angle. And he tries to cut that 2 into the side, not quite. Bring Jason back to the table again. Getting over to the 3 is the difficult one here, to be to 1 rail and through all of the traffic. Tried to get it over there. Managed to get it over there. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get the 2 ball in yet. And we get a scratch from Eddie, unfortunately. That 2 ball apparently just doesn't go in that side pocket. Manages the 2. He wanted to stay right where he was for the 3, but this will work as well. Just a little bit of bounce out from there. Oh, comes in off the 4. We cut this in. things just going in, but not exactly as planned. Five balls should go in the corner easily enough. You can give shape on the 6. I'd probably shoot this up into the far corner. Jason goes defensive. Get good defense out of that. I'd it behind the 8. And he just about put it in the corner off of that, though. Leaves it lined up in the side for Jason. Get that. Gives himself shape on the 7 for a rail shot. Oh, doesn't make the rail shot. Oh, keep passing this back and forth. Might be able to cut this back into the corner. It's a tough shot. Jason only needing 2 right now. Might be thinking of a way to bump that 9 ball into 12. Oh, almost got the combo bank into the side with the 8 ball. Leave the 7 in an awkward position. He goes for defense, trying to get behind the 9 with the Q. Successful enough. Make Jason kick at it here. Gets to touch it. Gonna leave a shot on it, unfortunately for Eddie. Eddie manages to get everything that's on the table right now. We'll tie this up again. Oh, almost with the scratch. 7 on the far end of the table, close to the short rail. Not sure if he's hooked in the pocket there. Oh, he's smiling. He knows what to do here, apparently. I'd go for a cut shot here, but Jason goes for 3 rails and in, and then the 8 ball, and that'll finish that up. Definitely one of those moments that I wish I could leave the match sound on so that you guys could hear what's going on with the players. Unfortunately, it's just a little too loud at Mad Hippo for that sort of thing. Music wise, that is. I would not be able to run that audio without getting copyright strikes. So, thanks everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you with the next match.